Whenever we print a sign, decal, or banner, we want to start with the best quality artwork. This banner has a combination of two types of artwork. The background is made with a photograph, which is called a bitmap, and the rest is made with vectors. The background photograph looks good because there's 33 dots per inch resolution. The higher dots per inch, the better it looks. The rest of the banner is made with vectors. The type, the outlines, the tints, and the logo were all done with vector art. Vector art is always the best quality. Notice how a bitmap looks kind of fuzzy? That's not because it's out of focus. That's because a bitmap is made up of little dots, and those little dots get bigger and bigger as you increase the size of your art. Now compare that to the vector art. The vector art looks identical regardless of whatever size you go, because it is exactly the same whether it's small or large. It's not made up of dots, it's made up of what's called vectors. Here is the vector art right next to the bitmap so you can see the quality difference. Now let's see what happens to bitmap photos when you blow them up. If you start with a 200 dot per inch photo and blow it up 400%, that's 4 times, you will end up with a 50 dot per inch photo. Here's a 100 dot per inch photo blown up 400% to yield a 25 dot per inch photo. Finally, this is a 50 dot per inch photo blown up 400% and it yields a 12.5 dot per inch photo. Obviously, for good quality signage, we need vector art and high resolution bitmaps. The Anytime Sign image library has a variety of good quality background photos and logos. There are many sources for free clip art also on the internet. For example, Microsoft Office Online has vector and bitmap art for free. The reason we recommend bigstockphoto.com is many of their photos, when blown up to banner size, are 33 dots per inch. If you are submitting photos for a background, please make sure they are going to be at least 33 dots per inch at full size. If you are submitting photos of people, we recommend that they be at least 100 dots per inch at full size. Vector art comes in 4 main forms: Adobe Illustrator, Encapsulated Post Script, Corel Draw, and Windows Meta File. When you see these types of files, they will look like this. On the right you'll see samplefile.ai, samplefile.eps, samplefile.cdr, and samplefile.wmf. That means that those files are done in that particular format. If your art is not in vector form, we can take your bitmap and rebuild it into vector form from scratch. Send us what you have and we'll give you an estimate. Once we've made your art into vector form, we'll have it on file for future orders.